Brandon, Trevor Gross, CUTigers.com. Coach Sweeney was just talking about keeping all the outside noise and negativity outside and not letting that affect y'all and your attitude, mentality, and morale. How do you do that as a player?
I mean, just practice what he preached. You got to be inside out. For me, as a player, it's not being on social media and listening to all of the comments out there. We know they're out there. The media, if you want to go out there and Google your name, that's not going to be the best thing to do right now. So just things like that.
Chapel Fowler with the State. How would you assess like the locker room post game at State and just in general as you guys try to band together and finish strong? Like where's morale at? Would you say is it tough to conjure? Is it still there pretty comfortably?
I think we were all disappointed, but we all know that we have the capability to, win those type of games. We know that what we did was not, what should have been to do to win. When you turn the ball over like that and you lose the turnover margin, it's tough to win. And anyone out there can say that as well. It's not only us as players, but.
And what's it been like to see Troy and Tyler, an older guy, one guy, kind of step out and break out this year in that room?
It's been great to see. I mean, anyone to make plays and help this team. And then really I'm just proud of Troy for all the adversity that he's battled. Everyone knows that he's had a tough road, and he's continued to fight back week by week and just give it his all, and he's making plays. I'm super proud of him.
With the injuries that y'all have sustained in the wide receiver room, Antonio and Cole out, Tyler got hurt in the state game, and really the last 3 years at that position, all the injuries, is it kind of a next man up mentality that you have to have?
For sure, yeah. It's a tough position just because there's a lot of taxing on the body. It's a lot of cutting and it's a lot of running, and you might get hurt. But yeah, like you said, it's the next man up. It's what it has to be because someone's got to run out there and make plays for the Tigers. So yeah, it's been a weird ordeal, I would say, these past few years with the injury bug in the receiver room. But yeah, it's the next man up mentality.
Will Manville, Clemson Insider. Is it kind of you guys look at this week as a chance to kind of bring things back around because it was this game last year that kind of started everything that where you're at now? You kind of look at this as a turnaround spot?
Yes, sir. I mean, really, it's every game. Every game's the biggest game. I mean, yeah, we would like to say that this game is a turnaround game just because we've lost 2 games in a row. So yes, but yeah, like I said, it's the next biggest game because it's the next one. So we're not gonna treat this one like it's any different week. Like Sweeney says, we'll treat every opponent like the same opponent. We play in the Clemson every week, and our standard is our standard.
What do you remember about last year's game up there or something?
We just didn't really have the mindset, in my opinion, and we kind of we came in from an off weekend. I don't think we had our mental state where it should have been. They were more tough, more physical, and it showed. They dominated us from the line of scrimmage, and then just not really executing like we wanted to. So.
Do you have you talked much to Balin about just what's been going on with the team, and has he had any words of encouragement for you?
Yeah, he's disappointed, and I'm sure any other player out there in the NFL is disappointed right now. But with that being said, he just continues to tell us to work, regardless win or loss. I mean, in the NFL, they win and lose all the time. But at the end of the day, you got to show up the next day, and that's how it is from college standpoint, NFL, or in life. You have setbacks, but you got to just show up because if you're a competitor in life, you just got to keep going.
Brandon, I know this is Paul Journey week, and you're a Paul Journey ambassador. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, being ambassador, I think, has really prepared me leadership-wise. It has changed the way that I think on things, and I feel like it's prepared me for when I do take a leadership role, whenever that is. Like after football, I hope that what I have learned I can apply that, and I think I can, and I think it's been great. All the Paul Journey staff, I want to shout out to them. I really do appreciate them and what they do.
What do you want to get into leadership-wise? Coaching stuff or non-football?
Yeah, I think when I get done playing ball, I would like to go into either concrete or real estate, it's kind of a weird thing for a 23-year-old man to say, but no, I'm interested in just a lot of my family, or excuse me, friends from home are in that industry, and it's been cool to see what they do and how they do things, and I would just be interested in it.
Any questions for Brandon from Zoom? Anybody else in the room?
Brannon Spector from the board. Can you talk a little bit about Cade? Coach Sweeney earlier said that he felt like he was night and day, a different player and a different leader compared to the Notre Dame game last year. Can you just talk a little bit about his progress since that game in South Bend last year?
Yeah, I feel like Cade's been climbing week by week, and it hasn't showed, the most these past few games, but I truly think Cade has unreal potential, and I feel for the kid because he really does. He has so much that I feel like people are not seeing, but there's just, a very small few details, and it's showing. It's, as a quarterback, when you don't play really perfect, every fan can criticize, but he's got a lot of talent. I believe in that kid, and he's gonna, continue to keep Clemson on the standard that it's been on.
Brandon, you talked about what Troy fought through, but obviously can't gloss over what you fought through during your career. I mean, what kind of perspective does that give you as you continue to move on through your journey?
It's been, night and day for me as well. Being so sick and then being able to have, good health again, it teaches you how to never take anything for granted, and just always take life with a grain of salt, and just don't take it for granted. I've told the media that many times, but your health, your family, whatever it is you do in life that you enjoy, just make sure that you're not taking it for granted day by day. It can be the little things in life as well, like your sleep. If you didn't get 8 hours of sleep, you're gonna take that for granted. But really, it all matters, and yeah, I would just tell the media, just enjoy life, because we only get one shot at this, and life is so short. So just enjoy it.
Anybody else for Brandon? All right.